Hello everybody, this is BeastCat100 and welcome back to some more NieR Gestalt. In the previous episode we had... I think we had gone into the factory, fought a lot of robots, and then turned in a bunch of side quests. And then picked up a couple more. Including our next story mission. Oh, hello, hold on. That's a kid. Some kids that like to go into the northern forest. Okay, we've talked to this kid before. Just making sure. Just making sure.
Water and food have been getting pricier and pricier.
Including our next story mission. There's another kid here. One moment. The forest is totally cursed. That's why he's sick. Everyone told him not to play in there, but he did anyway. It seems something happened to the child when he entered the northern forest. I believe that area is more commonly known as the Forest of Myth. Forest curse? You think curses actually exist? I will withhold judgment on such things. For now, we should visit the place and see for ourselves. The Forest of Myth, then. When it matters! Not this time. Because the next main story mission is in Facade. The king is getting married and we're going to go there to help him celebrate. If you like what you see, leave a like down below. Comment if you have anything to say. Subscribe to me if you haven't already and share with your friends so they can join in on this adventure. Off to Facade! Or at least the desert. Don't worry. We'll have a way to get through the desert a lot more quickly soon. Comes at a cost, but you know what? It's all for the sake of getting to Yona, right? Right. Okay. Watch the map, make sure no scorpions are going to touch us. Those are wolves.
Doesn't it strike you as curious to find wolves in the desert? No? What sustenance could they possibly hope to attain here?
Looks like I should have said yes.
It's true. It's weird that there are wolves in the desert. Coyotes, maybe. Right? Those exist in desert areas, right? I do. Ow! He's biting my arm and I'm punching him. Yep, that works. Stupid wolves! A health salve. Why? You know, I'm fighting these wolves because they attacked us. They ran after us. They attacked us. It was self-defense. That's what I'm going with. Fun there floating a meal. God damn it. So we gotta make our way to the king's palace. That is our next destination. Fuck you. Fuck you, madam. mission is the worst. It's not even worth it to get 100% in this game. Oh, you came. It's been so long.
I hear your days of bachelorhood are coming to a close, King.
My deepest sympathies. I'm just kidding. You'll love married life.
Forgive my prying, but we are all eager to know the identity of your lucky bride.
Oh yes, how rude of me. How nice to see you again.
Have we met?
It's me, Vera.
You have grown into a fine example of womanhood. I am sure you will make a splendid queen.
Kaine's gonna want to see this.
Indeed. But I'm truly glad to see you all. Did you know that my bride threatened to boycott the ceremony if you did not come? Ah, are you Emil?
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Congratulations on your wedding. I'm sorry Kaine's not here, but...
Let me guess, she's outside, right? What nonsense. Let the girl know she's welcome here. And now, I insist you stay with me tonight as honored guests of the royal family.
How can we refuse?
Before the wedding. I just don't understand why they have a rule governing the timing and water temperature. Just be glad they don't have any rules about flying books. Kaine? What is wrong? I don't like this. Weddings are festive occasions, you know? Should I even be here? Perhaps you could slip a few profanities into the ceremony so you'd feel more at home. Shut up, asshole! It was a serious question. The city runs on rules, not prejudice. Besides, the queen owes you her life. You're going to be fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, I guess. We'll at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivities. Some spring colors, perhaps. Keep talking, Vice. Doesn't seem to be too fond about this wedding. Oh. Can't sleep? Weddings are so exciting, I may not sleep for days. Hell, Emil, it sounds like you're the one getting hitched. Yeah, I know. Although, I'd like to get married someday. I mean, if I can find a girl who doesn't mind what I look like. Yeah, so what was your wedding like? Did you have a huge feast where you made lots of toasts? Was there dancing and jesters and bears on unicycles and... It was a long time ago, Emil. Well, would you ever have another one? Oh, alright, that's enough weird questions. Go to sleep. There's a bed. I'm assuming the king's bed. I think it's an important question. The harvest was weak again this year, and the people are beginning to go hungry. And our quarrel with the wolves has taken a turn for the worse. The duties of a king are overwhelming. In truth, I feel somewhat guilty holding a festival to celebrate my wedding.
Finding light in the bad times is the mark of a true leader.
I couldn't have spoken better myself. Your people deserve a moment of rest and celebration.
I guess that's true.
And a man works better when he has something, or someone to fight for. Trust me, this is a subject I know well.
We should make that a rule. Something to fight for. Someone to fight for. Yes, I like the thought of that. The day of the wedding.
How nice! A wedding! Flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you kind of jealous, Kaine? Oh, come on.
And thus, in front of these beloved guests, as per Rule 904, I hereby request that you seal your union with a kiss. This sort of thing's always hard for me. The wolves are coming. Run!
Vera!
Oh shit.
That wolf is a shade.
Get these lackeys out of here first.
The wolves appear to be targeting you.
Stay away from Kaine. If that's what you
opponent has the power to reflect magic.
Here!
No! Why did you protect me? Vera, say something! My husband. Enough. These people are nervous. You're more important to me! Thank you. You're going to be alright. Thank you for making someone like me your bride. No, don't leave. Vera! Vera, come back! She's gone, my liege. A prouder, more splendid queen will never be. Your life had just begun. You came from outside. Your life was hard. But you were finally going to be happy. My liege. We're going to travel. To see new things. To be together. We're going to be together forever. We promised each other. All men, take arms. The wolves will die tonight.
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
My liege, we mustn't. You can't go, my lord. You must die. Kill the wolves! Kill them all! Queen would very much frown upon this course of action. You are the king and the leader of the masked people. Your duty is to protect your people and their homes. While the threat of the wolves looms large, we must find solidarity in something. I beg of you, do not bring shame to the Queen's memory, as a ruler or a husband. The king's grief is strong. I doubt he would stand down at this point.
Think you're right. Sooner or later, he'll go charging into the wolf's den.
Will we let him go by himself? Of course not! And we must prepare for the fight. It will not be an easy one.
I know.
So, now we have 3 courses of action we can take. We can head to the Forest of Myth. We can check to see if the letter from the brother from the Junk Heap is is there for a weapon. It's not that strong. Or we can go meet with the King of Facade. We are going to go meet with the King of Facade, considering that we're here already, and just traveling all the way back would be a waste of time. We're ready. We're ready to go. The king is going to be at the top of his castle, his mansion, excuse me. Let's go meet up with him. Are you ready for battle?
Yeah, we have to avenge Fira.
You can save if you want. That's basically your one chance to save. Fira is no longer the only victim. These damnable wolves continue to claim the lives of my people. I will not allow them to suffer anymore. As their king, I must take a stand. If the rules say I can't, then damn the rules.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
I will not be defeated.
Alright, count us in.
Yeah, what I said. That is too much for me to ask.
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that.
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
My friends, thank you. I owe you so much. You can make use of this. Please take it. One-handed sword, ancient overlord. Where are you going, my liege? To strike the wolves. The town is yours. My liege, this is a violation of multiple rules. Did those rules keep Fira from dying? No, my lord. What did Fira ever do? She was so close to knowing happiness, and then she had it taken from her. Yes, my lord. Was it Fira's fault that she was so frail? No, my lord. Then get out of my way! I cannot, my lord. You are behaving like a fool. You are young. So young. How dare you! Queen Fira was a kind and gentle woman. All our city loved her, did they not? Hear me, men of the mask! Who is our ruler? And who is our king's beloved? Who stained the court with the blood of our queen? Then we are the ones who will be the ones to vanquish the wolves. Sire, I request permission to join these men in battle. I apologize. It took time to obtain the blessing of every citizen in the city. You visited all of them? I'm sorry, my liege. There are rules about this sort of thing, after all. Rules do not exist to bind you. They exist so that you may know your freedoms. I see now. My liege, you are a worthy successor to your father. You... A foolish king attracts a foolish people. Do not forget this. You are foolish people indeed to sacrifice so much for an idiot like myself. This is their den. Sorry to ask so much of you.
Forget it. It's for Fira.
Let's move. Time to face the wolves in their own home.
This is for the Queen!
Come on, I know you're gonna send your little wolves.
He seeks the king of Facade.
The main wolf and probably a lot of the other wolves are going to be after the king of Facade. Our job is to keep him safe. And we'll be able to do that, no problem. No problem at all. Kill the little guys first, then kill the big guy.
The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. As for the leader...
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them!
Splendid! Now just keep pushing!
I don't remember this dialogue. I guess it never took me this long to take out all the wolves.
Above you! Stay on your guard!
That was close. Hi, Kai.
The king is in danger!
I'll guard the king! That's what Fira would want!
You must worry about protecting more than yourself in this battle.
Come on, keep me as a target. Keep targeting me. Wow, we are losing a lot of soldiers in this battle. Items. Oh man, we lost almost all of our guard in that one. I've never gotten this dialogue before. Whoa! Wow, alright. Learn new things every day. Ow! On. Stupid son of a bitch. I actually might fail this. Ow! Get up, NieR! That's right, keep on attacking me. Not the king, idiot. He's there. Ow! Yes! Ugh! Come on! There we go. Oh, and beast, die! We cannot know peace as long as you draw breath! It's for my people, and our fallen, and for Fira! Kaneki, loyal Cerberus. She had no voice and no family. She was placed into indentured servitude, where she toiled without rest day after day. And just as her future was looking bright,
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had.
She was.
Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king, and now you must do all that you can to honor her memory.
I will do my best. I swear. I'm sorry. I need to be alone right now. The king isn't allowed to shed tears in front of others.
Is that another infernal rule?
People of the Mask live and die by our rules. And sometimes we even break them. Isn't that right, Fira? The poor king. I know. There's nothing more we can do for him. A sad truth indeed. Well, what next? We'll head towards the Forest of Myth. Hopefully said we might be able to find something in the Forest of Myth. You will forgive me if I seem less enthusiastic about such a trip. We have multiple things to do in the northern plains anyway. I don't intend to start another major thing today, but we'll head towards it. The king is gonna be alright. What is that weapon we got? Ancient Overlord. It's very light. But that's pretty much the only thing going on for it. It's going to be today. Nope. Why would I think we would get that lucky? Xbox 10, air dash charges. Experience was 8. The mission that we got last time, about somebody getting attacked by the bridge, that unfortunately is kind of a, like, you're not guaranteed to get it on your first try. Sometimes you'll have to exit the area and come back over and over and over again to try and get it. Unfortunately, that is just the way it is. it eventually. I believe you only have to do this one time. It's a pretty strong enemy. I will warn you guys. It is strong. It's formidable, but oh well. I guess we're going into the Forest of Myth then. I didn't want to start another thing, but there's really nothing else we can do. The rest of the stuff is at the junk heap, and well.
This is the village from the dream.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
Okay. What's going on here, Mayor? Oh, hello! Hi there, how are things? Huh? You want to know if anything unusual is happening? Well, I have been feeling a rather strange presence whenever I visit the Divine Tree. The Divine Tree? Yes, a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our village. Did you investigate the cause of this presence? Not really, no. And why not? Well, we're not really supposed to go near the tree except for prayer. And why is that? I don't know, alright. It's just how things have always been. Weird. Alright. Let's head over to the Divine Tree then. Everything seems normal here. We appear to have hit a dead end. Hold a moment. What is that on the ground? Some funny looking berries. I'd wager those berries are poisonous. Maybe, but I'm not hungry enough to find out. Ah, that's for the other quest. A child's final chance. You found some poisonous looking berries. Could they have something to do with the illness? To find out later. Yeah, to actually do what we need to do, we need to approach this part of the tree. We are the grass, we are the trees, we are the woods. Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately? You should talk, Vice. Ha! As if Grimoire Vice is capable of spouting such nonsense. Hang on. I don't think he's done. The dark form that governs all memories. May the words form themselves to your liking. That would be nice. Black. Pure darkness. Painted over everything. Words. Scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words. Difficult words. Amorous words. All sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Grabbing the words as in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. This is wrong, whispered the tree in the voice of the wind through the leaves. This is not how it's supposed to be. The plan has failed. Once long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as the root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree, and once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world. Words collapsed into sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united into whirlpools of light, and the light into stars. Each star was like a tree of a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Look at my memory. A child is here, brought low by disease. He is far too young to have suffered so. Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached hospital sheets upon where he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy, too, has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatred, swell within the dark recesses of his young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates in his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He has long ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, but now his pain is so great that there is little room in his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort. A healthy young girl with tan skin and deep brown eyes. She is a beacon of brightness and a light in the boy's world, and her very presence is a comfort to him, but he is unable to look upon her face. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon, the loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will stop coming. He knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could tell her of his feelings, that this might not be so. But this conversation never happens. The girl disappears. The boy dies alone. The tree scoops up this memory and carefully stores it within itself. Etched upon it is a single word: envy. Look at my memory. There is a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy rises. And another. And another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, but fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep within the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream. She does not know. Her friends and fellow warriors come and go. Some flee in terror, some are eaten. She begins the fight with 23 companions, but most are gone now. The warrior's body shudders. She does not know why at first. By the time she hears the fierce, low sounds, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large it blots out the sky. She's laughing. She's been doing this for as long as she can remembers. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses in a pile of dust. This memory has been stored for a long time. It is etched with a single word: loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. Ah, that memory has been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the few remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. That's why the tree was pleased when the man and his companion entered the room.
Well, this place is gloomy as hell.
The room Robert had entered was almost completely empty. All he could see were a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, Robert suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the forest of myth, its villagers prisoners of their own dreams. I apologize, the tree thought. That is all that remains. As Robert stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. Look. A small shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It looked to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in its hand. More jewels tumbled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth. Sights and sounds tinkling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. This shade appears to be consuming the memories.
That little thing? It's barely worth my time to kill.
The tree extended a branch towards Robert. Without a second thought, Robert brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jewels burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look. There is a conviction memory that I lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude had caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than be upset, it greeted the development with good cheer. Focusing all his power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a kind and makeshift vocal cord and tried again. It spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy? What was the color? This is asking what color the girl's eyes were. Brown. It spoke. This shade has intelligence and emotion.
Who cares?
Robert brushed Vice's comment aside as his sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to Robert. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its fingers brushed against Robert, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up its arm, and out to its entire body. It was emotion, more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone, 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains, but no more. New, powerful emotions begun to take hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than the simple emotions it had been designed to feel. It was the beginnings of a soul, and the man was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation. But the time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beasts? How many? Her daughter is always there, but how many warriors fought with her? How many warriors did she fight out? Start out with 23.
Okay, riddle time is over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shade once and for all.
Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. The key! Grab the key! The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be heard. The words exploded as it became exploded. It became difficult to discern their meaning. The pool of memories began to crack as infinite blackness burrowed its way into the well. This world is falling apart.
How could a world of letters?
I implore, most important thing. Well, Yona. The light was complete. The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letters slowly faded, Robert was drawn back to the real world, and the tree was satisfied. What in the... I never realized that shades were capable of rational thought.
I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle. Can I just kill something without all this voodoo nonsense?
With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried inside the world of letters. Unless, of course, time itself begins to rewind. The memory tree. We have the what next? We will go and see if the letters arrive from the younger brother.
Let's see if the junk heap kid has sent us a letter.
The reason I'm not talking to Popula is very quite simple, and you might find out why later. But we're gonna end things off here. We're not quite done with the Forest of Myth. In the next episode, we're going to rescue the rest of the villagers trapped in the woods. That is all for today. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.